Yeah, alright, laugh it up. The Everton shirt is on the way, so I thought I'd compromise by doing the intro in my pants. So, enjoy! I'm certainly not enjoying it. This is a little bit humiliating. At least I might win Sexiest Manager Award. Unless Jurgen's still around. Or Poch. But not Jose. He looks weird now. Anyway, Season 8 is here. I've made a resolution to myself that this year we're going to win the title. And I know I've said that before, but I genuinely believe it because I have had a absolutely banging window. Let's meet the newbies. I am excited and also a little bit chilly. Oh, my nipples. Cut glass. I'm glad I've got my shirt on right now. I felt naked. How are we all doing? Welcome to Season 8 of my FM20 Arsenal save. It could be maybe the last season. I keep saying that. It will be the last season when we actually win something. Anyway, you can tell, opening fixture, Liverpool away. Doesn't get any easier, does it really? Anfield away. Just, we suck away. But this year, maybe it's different. Maybe. It's not been the busiest window, but I think it's been a damn good one. Let's run through the changes. Oh, I'm excited. Quick couple I want to get through. Some youngsters are gone. Harvey Hart has gone. £40 million to Fulham. Following Balogun, who is actually a real player, has gone to Bristol City for £20 million. And the one that really hurts is Luca Mottolaro has gone to Napoli. Basically, threw his toys out the pram because of a signing that I've made. He's got very, very pissy. He started not turning up to training, and I went, you know what, mate? Forget it. Off you go, on your bike. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. If you can't handle competition for places, you're not the kind of person that I want at the club. So he is now gone. For £30 million, not too bad. So I generated £64 million of income, and you can see the first name I brought in, Julian Brandt. He may be 30 years old now, but he is still a world-class footballer. Can play either side, can play in the middle, can play as a central midfielder, can also play as a striker. He is basically Mr. Versatility. Bought him in for £61 million, which I don't think is too bad. He's scored a number of goals for Dortmund, 51 in 197 appearances, which is not too bad. At 30, he is literally in his prime right now, and he will provide a good foil for Alphonso Davies. I've literally looked to try and strengthen on the wings as much as I can. Salah is back fit, and he is tailing off a little bit, so it's good that Brandt can play both wings. 4-star player, I think he's going to be very, very good for us. But he is not the biggest signing of the window, and this is the guy that actually pissed Mortellaro off. Hello, Gregorio Gonzalez. I'm going to call him... Actually, I can't call him Gigi, because obviously Donnarumma's called Gigi. Either way, Gregorio Gonzalez is absolutely banging. 78 million I spent on him. Well worth it. Can play anywhere in the midfield. He's very good in the attacking midfield role, so when Thiago Almada's not playing particularly well, I can put him in there. But weirdly, he can also play very well as a defensive midfielder. He is just... beaut. Look at the attributes on him. He's absolutely nuts. Technically, could maybe be a little bit better going forward and maybe at the back, but mentally nuts and physically an absolute beauty. Brought him in from Barcelona. I think he will be the difference this year because it's going to give us the ability to control the midfield. I now look at my central midfield and we have so many options. It's unreal. I've got Thiago Almada, I've got Bentley, I've got Torreira, I've got Engler, and now I have Gonzalez. I have 5 world-class central midfielders. If we cannot dominate the ball and move it around with this team, there is no hope. Ablas news, he's still unhappy with me and lost trust in me apparently, but he is still here, and that is the most important thing. He's going to be absolutely crucial this year. I need to keep him happy. He is only getting better. He was named the best player in Europe at the tail end of last year, so I had to keep him. There were bids that came in for him, but he didn't want to go anywhere else. He said he was very happy here, which is weird considering he's unhappy with me, but maybe he thinks he can knock me out of the club. I don't know. That's not going to happen, mate. So we just have to make the most of it. All right? Good. Other teams have strengthened, though. I wonder, can we quickly look through the transfers? Let's have a look through the transfers. Yeah, there's a shed loads here. Let's go for... There we go. So the biggest transfers that happened over the summer. Leon Bailey... switched with Vinicius Junior. So Vinicius Junior has gone to PSG and Leon Bailey has gone to Liverpool. So that was a big one. Liverpool have also signed Rodrigo Bentancur and Teco. Teco, by the way, is a bit like Ablas, but on steroids. He's absolutely nuts. So I am terrified of playing him today. Liverpool are now up to second favourites to win the title, and I can see why, in all fairness. Ansu Fati has gone from Chelsea to Man City. They've not strengthened too much. They've signed a guy called Dave Holiday, which is just, I mean, that's great. Holiday! I wish I'd signed him now. I could have done that. Every team is strengthened as you would normally expect them to be. The big news for me, actually, is in here, manager movements, is that Mauricio Pochettino also has come back to Spurs, and Max Freund now is in charge of Man United. But Pochettino came back for Spurs after years of being away. You couldn't write it. Well, you can, because it's happened. Anyway, Liverpool away. The record is very heavily stacked in Liverpool's favour, so I'm going to try and ignore it. We're not going for our custom possession tactic today. I'm going to vary it up a little bit. Right, so this is the team today. You can tell going with a slightly more defensive mentality today going away to Anfield. This is now a formation I feel very comfortable playing because we have a number of players that can play in that deep line playmaker role. Donnarumma's in goal. Tierney, De Ligt, Aya and Aaron to make it the back four. Aya and De Ligt I think need to be able to work together. Luca will be getting a lot of time this year, but he's still not quite 100% fit, so I'm not going to risk him today against Liverpool. Engler, Bentley and Gonzalez now make up the midfield three. You can tell here, Gonzalez, not brilliant in that deep line playmaker on support, but I am teaching him how to play there. He will obviously get better in that role, and it's good because if I need to change it around, I can either drop him back or I can move him up there. I'll see how he gets on, but I want Engler to be able to sit in that kind of role there. Davies, Pedrinho, Ablas. Naturally, that front three has done so well for us. Salah's on the bench. Navarro Leal, by the way, player obviously we signed in January last year, beginning to look very, very much the part. Scored a lot of goals in pre-season, looking very, very decent in that false nine role. Fabio Silva does not make the bench, but he is still here. Lucas Torreira's on the bench as well as Almada. So I look at the bench now and I think we are stacked for talent. We are stacked for talent on the bench. Surely, 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 if I can just get off to a good start here today and win this game, it would be brilliant. Obviously, Teco, Bailey, Gonzalez, Aouar, Zaniolo, Bentancur, all of them are brilliant. They've got Ait Nouri, who's obviously very good on the left. We were looking at him in the stream, I think. Joe Gomez and Ruben Diaz, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, their team is nuts. It should have done so much better than they did last year. I'm going to assertively say, go out there and impress me. That's not got anyone going. Get the midfield happy, get everyone a little bit faithed up. And away we go then for the start of the brand new season. Is it going to be a good one for the Gunners? Starting at Anfield never fills me with confidence. Let's see just how we get on. Please, come on boys, we can do this. I believe. Carlo Ancelotti is in charge of Liverpool, which is ironic considering that he's managing Everton in real life. I can't think about Everton without thinking about the shirt I'm going to have to effing wear. It will be on its way after payday, which comes later on for me this week. So I will get it because I'm a man of my word. That's a great hit. Oh, Simba Bentley has scored in the first 5 minutes. What a hit by Simba Bentley. Oh, my God. What a hit. I didn't really commentate on it because I didn't really know what was going on. Gonzalez here does all right. Plays a lovely ball into Engler. Engler into Bentley. He moves forward. Ablas here doesn't do brilliant. Loses the ball to Gomez. But Bentley just steps onto it. Catches Alisson completely off guard. What a goal. What a start. Don't keep drinking about Simba. Oh, the circle of life indeed. Simba Bentley. Let's just have a look at Simba Bentley in detail. Oh, he's so good. I'm glad I got my clothes on for that bit. Gosh, it's just the midfield now. I get so excited. I look at Engler, Gonzalez, Bentley, Torreira, and Almada, and I'm just like, we're so stacked. We're so stacked for midfielders, and I love it. You can tell we're dominating the possession, we're dominating the ball, and that's fine. Liverpool tend to like to play on the counter-attack, but I don't think... Eventually, we've got so much talent that we're going to concede. Hassam Aouar has knocked it in, and Zaniolo somehow beating all of my giant defenders at the back post. I love it. Brilliant. That's great. I mean, oh, who's that donkey? Don't be Simba. I think it might be Simba there. It's not great. Ah, well, that was good. Just so I was praising the boys for how well we were doing. We concede a goal from a set piece, which is always infuriating. If Ablas is one of these seasons now where he's just going to throw his toys out the pram and get shitty with me, I'm not going to be happy. Well, they've dominated the half, but we've had more of the ball. We just need to do a bit more with it, I think. I'm going to get a certain, so far from pleased with what I've just seen from this team, because we should be doing more with the ball. I'm definitely going to get aggressive. I'm going to get a little bit annoyed at Ablas and Pedrinho. I expect a bit better from them. Alphonso Davies as well probably needs to pull his finger out a bit. Julian Brandt, annoyingly, is injured for 2 months, by the way, which is why I'm not playing him today. I forgot to mention that. I think he was literally after a week after I bought him injured. So, standard stuff, really. And Liverpool look like they're pressing early at the start here, and that's not good. Don't let Trent whip a ball in. You know how good his delivery is. Oh my god, Teko has somehow hit that straight at Donnarumma. Like, literally right down his throat. How in the hell? Oh my god, the pressure's building here. And I don't know what I can do about it. Zaniolo into Bailey. I ignore it. It's really poor from Peds. He should have followed him. Brilliant block there. But, right, okay, I need to make some changes. I'm going to take Peds off. He's not having a great day. Mo Salah's going to come on. I'm also going to take Gonzalez off. He's not been bad, but I'm going to bring on Lucas Torreira for a little bit of additional midfield rigidity. And you know what, actually, I know it's a bit defensive, but I'm going to go for it. We're going to go to this instead. There you go. I'm really packing it out now. So Bentley is the only kind of advanced midfielder that we have, and Torreira is going to go in and sit alongside Engler. I just need us to calm down, get hold of the ball a little bit. Let's just try and make something happen here. Come on. If I have to shut this game out, I'm going to be a lot more pragmatic in the big games this year. There's going to be a lot less of me going for the throat, and there's going to be a lot more of me going, you know what, we're away from home. We might be able to get a point. If I have to shut up shop, that is what I will do. That was my sort of promise to myself this year, that I'd be a lot more smarter and a bit more subtle with my tactics. As Engler gets on the ball, he loses it, but Bentley's picked it up. Go on, Simba. We're in their half here, which is always good news, but they're so quick at turning the ball over that if we give it away, we're in so much trouble. Delit, lovely ball right. Now, go on, Alfonso. Roast him. Go on, roast Trent. Go on. He plays it back to absolutely no one. This is where I'm scared because they're so good on the counter. Teko's absolutely roasted Delit there. He's trying to chase him back. This is scary. They've whipped the ball into nowhere. I mean, for flips, we had literally 4 across the back there. And just like, we still managed to pick a ball out to someone. It's just nuts. We're doing well here. I just need the boys to get through this next 20 minutes. A draw away at Anfield to start the season is absolutely fine by me. I have no qualms with that whatsoever. Engler and Torreira in the middle. Very, very solid. And we're doing the job here. We're doing a bit of a job on them. We've only got 3 minutes to go. I'm sorry the second half has been boring, but if we get a point out of this, I just don't care. A point away at Anfield. With their lineup, absolutely delighted. And I think we've done it. Get in, a 1-1. I know it's not a win, and I'm celebrating it, but I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance. We did really well there. We controlled the ball. I felt that we were sort of like in control of the game for the majority of it. Liverpool had like a kind of 15-minute spell where they were very, very good. But other than that, we were pretty much comfortable, and I'm very happy with that. Bentley impressing on the first day of the season. Hopefully that will be something to continue. I'm very happy with that. Very happy indeed. If you enjoyed that, give it a like. Please, why not? Help me. If not, just like me for my sexy body. Right, so it doesn't get any easier. We've got Manchester United up next, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to come back for the first Champions League game. Why not? Let's go Fulham and the next Champions League group stage game. It seems like a nice place to come back. Obviously, in the meantime, we're playing United, Bristol City, Newcastle. We spanked United on the last day of last season, but they have made some additions, so could be quite a difficult game, but I'm fancying that we can get something out of that. I'd be disappointed if we didn't get 9 points out of 9 over the next 3 fixtures. I was just looking at the lineup this year, so I completely forgot who actually came up. That's crap, isn't it? Let's have a look at who actually went down last year. Right, so who went down last year? Stoke, Norwich and Villa. I'm so crap. I should do this at the end of every season. So Stoke, Norwich and Villa went down last year. And Brentford, Bristol City and Newcastle came up. So that's good. Oh, okay. We're going to get to reacquaint ourselves with Newcastle, which I'm quite enjoying. Just, yeah, what a start that is. I'm very, very happy. A 1-1 away at Anfield, considering our record there. Absolutely fine with that. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you've enjoyed the episode, if you enjoyed my transfers, if you enjoyed my incredibly toned body, then please try not drop a like on the video. Like, share, subscribe. I've already told you to like, share and subscribe. And just thank you so much for watching. Until I see you for the next episode after we've made a very good start to the season. Hopefully. Stay cool. Completely mucked up the outro, but we'll go with it.